This is Fluency, Module 2, Lesson 3. We're going to continue with some practice here with converting our units. So on your board, your whiteboard, all I want you to do is write down what would go in the blank. I think that's probably the fastest way to do this. So let's look at that first one, and as we're saying, as you're writing it down, we'll then say what you have written. 1 meter equals, and you should say 100 centimeters. 2 meters equal 200 centimeters. 4 meters equal 400 centimeters. 4 meters 50 centimeters equals 450 centimeters. Remembering that 4 meters would be 4 times 100, which would give us the 400 plus the 50. 8 meters 50 centimeters equals 850 centimeters. 8 meters 5 centimeters, make sure you watch your 0 here, 805 centimeters. And 6 meters 35 centimeters equal 635 centimeters. Hopefully that was pretty clear and you remember that from yesterday and from the things that we're doing. Just continuing to practice that and really try and get that in your head. So we have 1,000 meters, and we're going to compare them to kilometers. I call them kilometers, and some people call them kilometers. I noticed that on the video yesterday she called them kilometers, but I will call them kilometers. 1,000 meters equal 1 kilometer. So 2,000 meters would equal 2 kilometers. 3,000 meters would equal 3 kilometers. 6,000 meters will equal 6 kilometers. 9,000 meters would equal 9 kilometers. You know, I know that this seems so straightforward here, and then it can get kind of confusing when we're adding other things in. So just keep practicing, and it's going to become easier and easier. Right here, we have our number bonds again. And so we're going to go with those. We're going to start with 2 kilometers. And if we break it apart, we can break it apart into 1 kilometer, and then how many meters are left? So we would do 1,000 meters. So if we were going to add that, we could say 1 kilometer plus 1,000 meters equal 2 kilometers. Let's look at the next one. So we're going to set it up a little bit differently. It's totally blank right now. We've got 2 kilometers plus 1,000 meters equal how many kilometers? Well, let's put those two at the bottom. We'll put our 2 kilometers at the bottom and our 1,000 meters at the bottom of our number bond. And we know that 1,000 meters is the same as 1 meter. So we can say 2 kilometers plus 1,000 meters equal 3 kilometers. That just kept jumping around on me there. Alrighty, let's see if we can I'm going to try erasing my, that works great. Okay, learned something new right there. All right, the next one we're going with 1,000 meters plus 7 kilometers, or kilometers, equal how many kilometers? So we're going to go through 1,000 meters, and we'll go with 7 kilometers. You know, I'm kind of switching how I'm saying it. I think it does make it a little more clear. So that 1,000 meters is the same as 1 kilometer, and 1 kilometer and 7 kilometers will give you 8 kilometers. Hopefully that was clear. Sometimes I think breaking it apart in this practice, you think, oh, that's so easy, but it's going to really be helpful later. Oops. Okay, we're going to do some unit counting here. And what we're doing is every time it's going to be a little bit different. But the first set we're going to count in, we're working with grams and kilograms. So we're going to start by counting by 500ths in grams, and we're going to go up to 3,000, and then we'll come back down. So we'll just start and jump in when you understand what I'm doing. So we'll start 500 grams 1,000 grams. 1,500 grams, 2,000 grams. 2,500 grams, 3,000 grams. Now we're going to go back down. 2,500 grams, 2,000 grams, 1,500 grams, 1,000 grams, 500 grams. All right, the next time we're going to do a very similar thing, but instead of saying grams, we're going to say kilograms when we get to the thousands. So 500 grams, 1 kilogram. 1,500 grams, 2 kilograms. 2,500 grams, 3 kilograms. And then we're going to go back down. 2,500 grams, 2 kilograms. 1,500 grams, 1 kilogram, and then 500 grams. All right, next time, this should be familiar, a little bit familiar to you, because we did this with, I believe, our centimeters, and we also did it with our kilometers. So we're going to do it again by fives, but this time we'll say 500 grams, 1 kilogram, 1 kilogram, 500 grams, 2 kilograms, 2 kilograms, 500 grams, 3 kilograms. And then we're going to go ahead and go back down. 2 kilograms, 500 grams, 2 kilograms, 1 kilogram, 500 grams, 1 kilogram, 500 grams. This next one, really straightforward. We're just going to count by 200s. And once we get to our kilograms, we're going to add that. And when we get to 1,000, then we'll start calling it 1 kilogram. So follow along with me. 200 grams, 400 grams, 600 grams, 800 grams, 1 kilogram, 1 kilogram, 200 grams, 1 kilogram, 400 grams, 1 kilogram, 600 grams, 1 kilogram, 800 grams, 2 kilograms. Again, this is all just to get you used to seeing how when we get to the 1,000 grams is equal to 1 kilogram. The next time we're going to count by 600s, and we're going to go up to 3 kilograms. 600 grams, 1,200 grams, 1,800 grams, 2,400 grams, 3 kilograms. 2,400 grams, 1,800 grams, 1,200 grams, 600 grams. This last one, again, counting by 600s, only this time we'll say 1 kilogram and then the number of grams. 600 grams, 1 kilogram, 200 grams, 1 kilogram, 800 grams, 2 kilograms, 400 grams, 3 kilograms. And then we go back down. 2 kilograms, 400 grams, 1 kilogram, 800 grams, 1 kilogram, 200 grams, 600 grams. Alrighty, that was our unit counting. Oh goodness, we'll go on to our last thing. So this that we're going to do now is adding and subtracting meters and centimeters. Sorry, I just kind of messed my little paper up there. There, is that making you dizzy? It's making me dizzy. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this and we're going to kind of break it up and put it back together. So we have 560 centimeters plus 230 centimeters. And we are going to put what that equals. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to break up our 560 centimeters into meters and centimeters. Well, we know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So 560 centimeters will give us 5 meters and 60 centimeters. And then we're going to go ahead and break up our other 230 centimeters the same way. So 230 centimeters will give us 2 meters and 30 centimeters. Now if we add 2 meters plus 2 meters 60 centimeters plus 2 meters 30 centimeters, well, if we add our meters, 5 plus 2, we get 7. If we add our centimeters, 60 plus 30, we get 90. If we go back up to the top and we add 560 centimeters plus 230 centimeters, we get 790 centimeters. So if you look at 790 centimeters and 7 meters, 90 centimeters, those two are equal. Two different ways of saying the same thing. The next problem, we're going to do the same way, 650 centimeters, and we're going to subtract 230 centimeters from that. So we'll start with our 650 meters can be renamed as 6 meters, 50 centimeters. Our 230 centimeters can be renamed as 2 meters, 30 centimeters. So I want you to go ahead and do that subtraction, and then we'll put it onto the board. I'll give you a few seconds to do that. Well, we can see that 50 centimeters minus 30 centimeters is 20 centimeters, and 6 minus 2 on our meters gives us 4 meters. If we go up above 650 centimeters minus 230 meters, we can see that that also gives us 420 centimeters. And 420 centimeters is the same thing as 4 meters, 20 centimeters. All right, very last one. It's nice that they do them fairly easy for us, right? By now you should be able to do this on your own. I'm going to let you go ahead and rename 400 centimeters as meters and centimeters. And you should have renamed that as 4 meters, 70 centimeters. And rename the 520 centimeters as 5 meters, 20 centimeters. When we add those together, when we add our meters, we have 9 meters, and our centimeters, we come up with 90 centimeters. Let's look above and see if it all works out the same. Well, we've got zeros in our ones. In our ones column, we have 2 tens and 7 tens, which gives us 9 tens, and we have 5 hundreds and 4 hundreds, which gives us 9 hundreds, and that's centimeters. And that does pan out for us. 990 centimeters is the same as 9 meters, 90 centimeters. Good work. You've come to the end of our fluency for today.